Biden will stay in the race?
Look, I watch him just like you do. And I think it's almost inappropriate for me to say it. I don't see how it's possible. But there's something wrong. I saw his answer today on television about whether or not he was going to run to a very nice guy named Al Roker. I mean, you can't get a softer question than that. That was a long answer, talking about the eggs and the this and that. Look, I don't think he can.
And evil is characterized by their opposites: violence, hate, disorder, division, disorganization, and filth. So if you are all in on the things that produce the latter basket of outcomes, what you're really advocating for is evil. That's just true. I'm not calling for a religious war, far from it. I'm merely calling for an acknowledgement of what we're watching, which is not what, and I'm certainly not backing the Republican Party. I mean, ugh. I'm not making a partisan point at all.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. But just as I promised in 2016, I am your voice. I am your voice.
In the past 3 years, every city in the United States has experienced a decline. If you drive around, you'll notice that not a single city has improved. This decline is evident in various aspects of our society. Our economy has worsened, and there has been a significant increase in the suicide rate, public filth, disorder, and crime. However, it's puzzling that some people are more concerned about another country, Ukraine, which many cannot locate on a map. Despite already receiving substantial financial support from the US, there are discussions about providing them with more tanks. This raises the question, shouldn't we focus on the concerns within the United States first? However, before we begin our video, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Now let's get started. Recently, Mike Pence, the former vice president under Donald Trump, interviewed Tucker Carlson at a Blaze event where several potential GOP presidential candidates were present. During the interview, Pence asked them some challenging questions. Mike Pence gave in easily to pressure. Some people say he lacks courage when faced with challenges, like what happened during the 2020 election. It's not surprising that he did the same again. Tucker Carlson asked a straightforward question. Why are we giving a lot of money, hundreds of billions of dollars, to Ukraine when our cities are facing serious problems? We have issues with homelessness and drug addiction that need attention. Why spend so much on another country when we could use it to help our cities? Mike Pence responded by saying, "That's not my concern." This response from Mike Pence didn't go well for him, and some believe it harmed his chances in politics. Tucker Carlson talked about this encounter with Mike Pence at the Turning Point Action Conference, where many important speakers were present. It seems like the Mike Pence campaign didn't have a good weekend. And as expected, the mainstream media and some political parties are trying to downplay the situation by publishing favorable articles about Pence. One such piece is an opinion article in the Wall Street Journal, which quotes Pence's response to Tucker Carlson. Pence said, quote, "Anyone who believes we can't lead the free world and address our domestic issues has a narrow view of our nation. While I believe in the greatness of our country, I also think it's unrealistic to expect that we can solve Ukraine's problems with Russia while dealing with our own problems simultaneously. It's a challenging situation. In simple terms, it looks like Mike Pence had a tough time, and some media outlets are trying to support him. However, solving Ukraine's problems and handling our issues simultaneously might not be as easy as it sounds. There are serious problems that need fixing in our own country. Take Philadelphia, for example. Thousands of people are addicted to drugs like fentanyl and heroin, making them look like zombies wandering the streets. The Kensington area is especially terrible, with needles scattered around, making it unsafe for people to go to work or walk their dogs. Crime is a significant issue there too. Homelessness is a problem nationwide, yet Mike Pence wants to keep sending hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine. The reason for this is related to Russia not wanting NATO near its borders, but that's a different topic for another time. We should focus on solving our own problems before trying to fix the world's issues. But it seems like Mike Pence won't become the next president of the United States anyway. On July 11th, Mike Pence tweeted saying that he's humbled by the number of people going to Mike Pence 2024 to contribute. But things didn't turn out as he hoped, because just a few days earlier on July 9th, he tweeted that he was grateful to the thousands of Americans who have already donated to Mike Pence for president. He mentioned they need 40,000 donors to qualify for the first GOP presidential debate. Mike Pence is asking for Twitter donations because his campaign's latest quarterly earnings were released. Every presidential campaign must make this information public to show how much money they have raised. In Pence's case, he only raised $1.2 million. This amount might not be enough, and there are concerns about whether he can secure enough support for a 2024 presidential bid. The latest numbers show that many Republican voters may not be very excited about supporting Mike Pence for president. It's raising doubts about whether he qualifies for the first GOP debate. This lack of enthusiasm might be because not many people are donating to his campaign. Not many individuals are interested in voting for Mike Pence, as he's currently polling low numbers. According to 2 campaign aides, Mike Pence's presidential campaign has only managed to raise a meager $1.2 million. This raises concerns about whether there is enough support for him within the Republican Party for the 2024 election. His campaign is working hard to qualify for the first televised Republican presidential debate in Milwaukee. To do so, they need to receive donations from at least 40,000 unique donors, as that's the required threshold for participating in the debate. It seems that Mike Pence hasn't reached the required number of donors to be on the debate stage. His popularity is relatively low if he can't participate in the debate. Winning the GOP nomination becomes challenging without strong debate performances and higher poll numbers. It's a fact that Mike Pence is not likely to secure the GOP nomination. Some people view him as a clown and find him insecure. He has a unique way of speaking that not many people relate to. While everyone has different habits, some criticize him for certain personal choices. However, it's not just about those things. Many voters don't think he's suitable for the role of President of the United States, and the prediction markets also reflect this trend. Let's look at the odds here. Donald Trump is the clear frontrunner, and Ron DeSantis is second in line. Vivek Ramaswamy is in third place and gaining popularity in the polls. Surprisingly, Glenn Youngkin, who hasn't even announced his candidacy, is polling higher than Mike Pence. Currently, Mike Pence is at the bottom of the list with only a 3% chance of success. It seems like he might not even qualify for the first debate. Vivek Ramaswamy is gaining momentum and might even surpass Ron DeSantis in popularity. Donald Trump is leading the pack with a strong showing. However, Mike Pence is trailing far behind, and it's doubtful he will make it far in the race. Some people believe that Tucker Carlson's recent comments have negatively affected Mike Pence's political career. And that's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. And in the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.